महापीडं नटवरवपु कर्णयो कर्णिकारं बिभ्रद्वास कनककपिशं वैजयन्तीं श्यामाळम् कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। श्री दामोदर अष्टकम नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपम् लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले व्राजमानं जशोदाभियोलो खलाधावमानम् परमृष्टमार्तं ततो धृत्य गोप्या। So we are reading from Sri Damodar Ashtakam book. It's a commentary of our revered spiritual master, Om Vishtavad Paramahansa Parivrajaka Acharya Ashtotarasta Sri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj. So this Damodar Ashtakam Gurudev, our Paramahansa Gurudev, used to read his Gurudev's book, commentary, translation of Sanatana Goswami Pada in month of Kartik. Many years, 50 years. Every year he speaks the Damodar Ashtakam book and explains Harikatha. And devotees, some disciples, they record, note down and record. As everything, as word for word. And they combined everything and presented Gurudev, please publish this. And the Gurudev agreed, made it concise, brief and published this book. Otherwise, where Damodar Ashtakam, first sloka, there is Dasya Ras, and where there will come all this Gopi Bhav inside this. This is insight from his lecture. Guru Maharaj speaks and totally forget where he started and where he reached it. Like this. We are just trying to remember and follow word for word Gurudev explaining. So many hidden away, everything is present. So we are hearing the description of Krishna's beauty. What is the description of Krishna's beauty? What is the significance of Krishna's beauty? Krishna's incarnations, like Lord Ram's, all beauty also explained. So the devotees of Lord Ram, they have explained very beautiful analogy, comparison, everything. But what is the speciality of Krishna's beauty? Krishna's beauty, I just gave one example, is so attractive that Krishna himself became attracted and developed greed to release his own sweetness. And taking the mood of Srimati Radharani and became Gauranga Mahaprabhu to release his own sweetness. No incarnation happened this way. Because Srimati Radharani only can release Krishna's sweetness completely. Can release Krishna's beauty completely. Nobody can release. That's why Krishna took the mood to release his own sweetness. You see, this is Krishna's Rupa Madhuri. This is not, cannot be any incarnation. This is Krishna's own Madhurija. So here, Who can describe this Krishna's beauty? In Srimad Bhagavatam, it is described in different places. We heard descriptions of Krishna's beauty. How the Brahmaji also offering prayer, in his prayer is describing Krishna's form. And the Mathur Brahmins, the Brahmins' wives of the Mathura, they also described it. And now the verse Gurudev quoting from Sri Sukadev Goswami in the context of Venu Gita. So these Gitas, Venu Gita, Pranay Gita, our Guru Maharaj is to tell, these are like life and soul of Bhagavatam. Life, air, and there. Although there is Ras Panchadhyaya, 5 chapters of Ras Lila, it is called 5 life air of Bhagavatam. But Gurudev himself interpreted that these 5 Gitas are 5 Panchapran, because these Gitas spoken by whom? By gopis singing 5 Gitas. And from their mood, deep mood from their heart. And especially Radharani is present. Radharani also singing with the gopis. Radharani is the leader. So Sukadev Goswami, how he could describe this? Sukadev Goswami was in ordinary? No, he is the parrot of Radharani. Not only the parrot of Radharani. Sukadev Goswami, also many acharyas they have explained, Sukadev Goswami has also the Manjari form, the Gopi form also. So here Sukadev Goswami is describing as a Gopi. By mercy of Radharani, Sukadev Goswami is serving Radharani in many ways. So this description is Sukadev Goswami is describing Krishna's sweetness. Many years ago, until 16 years ago, I composed this in melody, Venu Gita, and presented to Gurudev. He was very, very happy, very pleased. But it was not in song form, with rhythm properly. How beautifully this description is. It is as if Krishna is walking crookedly, that also coming in this description. The vibration, the meter, such a way that Krishna is walking, going for cow grazing, and in crooked way, in Tribhanga way. All the description links are there inside this. Then I told something about Srimad Bhagavatam. Then why Sukadev Goswami? What is the importance of Sukadev Goswami in Bhagavatam? You can tell that it is compiled by Sri Veda Vyasadeva. But our Gurudev, I observed his mood, hidden mood. Before speaking Bhagavatam, he was not telling Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, or he was not telling the prayer to Vyasadeva, nothing. He only praying to Sukadev Goswami one stanza. Nobody else. In beginning, I did not understand this. I thought something different, but later on he inspired in my heart. But actually Bhagavata, who knows? Only Sukadev Goswami knows. Although Vyasadeva compiled it. In the prayer of Sukadev Goswami, what is described? That Sukadev Goswami is after taking birth renouncing, leaving home and going to forest. And Vyasadeva is crying and following him. Not only crying that he is son. Vyasadeva is crying and following Sukadev Goswami, because without him Bhagavata will not manifest. This is another hidden way. Bhagavata will not manifest without Sukadeva. Only he understands this. He knows this Bhagavata. So Vyasadeva compiled only in name only, but everything manifested from the heart of Sukadeva Goswami. The two other things I am telling you in this context. There is a tika, original commentary of in the original commentary which Chaitanya Mahaprabhu declared. This is the main original commentary of Bhagavatam. Anybody doesn't accept this, doesn't follow this commentary, that person will never understand Bhagavatam. That commentary is the commentary of Srila Sridhar Swami. And Sridhar Swami, you know, from Odisha. All great acharyas from Odisha. They taken birth there. We went this time, Sridhar Swami's birthplace. I went, I brought them. Brother Vidyabhushan also, Vishwanath Chaturthi. They are all born in Odisha. So Sridhar Swami's commentary, Sridhar Swami has quoted one verse mentioned. The quotation, the words of Sri Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva is a great Rasik Vaishnava. Why it is told that Lord Shiva is the best among the Vaishnavas? Because he is a Rasik Vaishnava. The Ashtakali Leela, which he is meditating, the eightfold pastimes of Radha and Krishna in the 24 hours, 8 Prahar, that is manifested also from Lord Shiva. Although it is eternal, but who is it manifested in this world through Lord Shiva? Kripa Katakya, it is eternal from Golok Vrindavan, but Lord Shiva manifested this. He is a Rasi Vaishnava. Lord Shiva himself saying this verse, Aham Vetti, Sukha Vetti, Vyasa Vetti Navettiva. Lord Shiva is saying, I understand Bhagavatam. Aham Vetti. He's boldly telling. Sukha Vetti, and also Sukadev, he realizes, he understands Bhagavatam fully. I understand fully, and Sukadev. And Vyasa Vetti Navettiva. Vyasadeva may know, may not know. I cannot tell. Vyasa Vetti Navettiva. You see how important is this? This verse we heard from Srila Guru Maharaj, Gauranga Maharaj, many years ago. Today, just I remembered Gurudev and this thing came. So here, Vyasadeva understands or not, I am not sure. This is Lord Shiva is saying. How come? He is the incarnation to compile Bhagavatam. Vyasadeva, Krishna's incarnation. And why Lord Shiva is telling about this? The next line is clarifying this. Because Bhaktya Bhagavatam Grahya na cha medhaya na cha tikaya. By bhakti, pure devotion, Bhagavatam only received. It is received, it is not like you understand. Like the mango fruit you receive from the tree. You don't manufacture this. Nobody manufactures Bhagavatam. It is coming from Golok Vrindavan. Only you receive it and release. Bhaktya Bhagavatam Grahya. If you have bhakti, then you receive Bhagavatam. Not not by intelligence. But thinking that I will study, I will intelligence, by Sanskrit grammar I will understand, then I will read and understand. Bhaktya Bhagavatam Grahya. Not medhaya, not tika, not by commentary. Also you will not understand. Commentaries are given to give you dig darshan, showing one direction. In this way you will find. But actually you will find when you will have devotion in your heart. Then you will realize. Before that you will not realize anything. Only will show you direction. Oh, this is some information. So Vyasadeva now comes, Vyasadeva did not have devotion. So Vyasadeva has devotion, but Vyasadeva is a Vyasavatar, not the Ashraya Prem. The Ashraya Jatiya Prem which is present in Srimati Radharani and her associates. It is not present in Krishna and Krishna's incarnations. That's why Vyasdev doesn't fully understand this. Krishna himself doesn't understand fully Bhagavatam. That's why Krishna himself, to understand Bhagavatam, took the mood of Srimati Radharani, and under guidance of Sri Gadadhar Pandit, he had Bhagavatam there in Jagannath Puri, understood the deeper meanings. And Sri Gadadhar Pandit describing all these things, Venu Giti, Pranaya Giti, Gopi Giti, all the deeper modes. Then Krishna fully understood, realized the deep modes of Radha and Bhava. That is Bhagavatam actually. That's why our Gurudev tells us Bhagavatam is Radha Paragrantha. Means this book, this Grantha is not description of Krishna, but description of glories of Radha. But how will understand somebody? You see, this is the difference. That's why Vyasadeva was dependent on Sukadeva Goswami to manifest this Bhagavatam. Because Sukadeva is Radha and his associates. Understand all the deeper moods of Srimati Radharani is the source of all the gopis. Sukadeva Goswami has the Manjari form in the gopi form every way. So Sukadeva Goswami, that's why this sloka is very important, because Sukadeva Goswami in the mood of gopi bhava described. Vyasdev doesn't have that gopi bhava. How will manifest this? How will explain this? Only compile this sloka. But the deeper Bhagavatam is understood by that bhava, not by the knowledge. So this is, and gopis describing this Krishna's beauty, how? That time they had no meeting with Krishna yet. From distance they have darshan of Krishna. But Krishna is going to the forest. But as if gopis' heart and mind, they are all following with Krishna. As if they are always nearby Krishna. And they, what they see, how they see Krishna's beauty, that description is there in this verse. Yesterday we discussed about this. So the gopis thinking in their mind. They see Krishna. Shyam Sundar with his cowherd friends. We should know that our Guru Maharaj, Gaur Govind Maharaj used to quote one thing, sentence. Repeatedly in his class we heard this. Those who have no eyes to see Krishna, he is a blind person. You heard this? His classes you should hear. So he tells this frequently in many places. You are blind, you have no eyes to see Krishna. That means what? The whole world is blind, those who have not seen Krishna. And so Narottam Das Thakur in his Prem Bhakti Chandrika, he's composed one verse. Agyan Timirandasya Gyananjanasa Chakshurun Militam Jena, that we are reciting. That's from Sri Narottam Das Thakur composed. So yeah, that eye which Guru gives or opens that eye to see, that actually when fully manifested in the stage of bhava. Before that not. And that begins with the time of initiation. We get Samandha Gyan, and that Samandha Gyan, Sambit Shakti, that fully manifests slowly Sambit Sar Bhav. Then that Bhav further goes Mahabhav. In Mahabhav stage, in Bhav stage it begins. But in Mahabhav stage, fully Krishna's sweetness, it's possible to realize. That's why Krishna wanted to see himself, to realize his own beauty. That's why he wanted that Mahabhava, which is present. Krishna also has Mahabhava. But that Mahabhava is not same what gopis have. That is Asraya Jatiya. That category is different. They can release Krishna. So Krishna has received that Mahabhava from Srimati Radharani, then could release his own sweetness, own beauty. So here, Krishna's beauty is described in that bhav. Only if we read, recite, then we understand. Description is there. But fully you will not see. You will not visualize these things. You will not feel that unless you have that bhav. It will only dig darshan. It will showing only direction. That this way you will get. But when you will develop greed, then you will be engaged day and night. If somebody has greed in his heart, developed greed, will that person will be busy in criticizing others, thinking this thing about family, my this thing, that thing. He has no time for that. He will be busy how hook or crook he will get. That is sadhana. Vaidhi marga is not sadhana. Then when a strong greed, he will hook or crook try to attain that. That is raganuga bhakti, raganuga sadhana, or that is real sadhana. To attain all these things. So in that bhava you will get, then only you will understand. Before that, you will not understand. This is what Lord Shiva is telling. If Vyasdeva doesn't understand, what to speak of us? But some scholars they tell we understand Bhagavatam. You should know how much foolish ignorance is it. So description yesterday we discussed Shamsundar with his coward friends entering in the forest of Vrindavan. In his head there is the bunch of peacock feather, the crown of peacock feather. In his ears there is yellow earrings, that conner flower, and in his dark complexion there is the pitambar is like a lightning. And in his neck there are 5 types of different flowers, that garland, and it extends up to the knees. And Krishna decorated such a way that like it in a stage or in a pandal and somebody is performing, the dancer, Krishna is dressed like that. And Gopi is telling this, Sukadeva Goswami telling his bhav, that a Venu, when it's describing Krishna is a flute playing, in not telling that Krishna is producing some tunes, notes, not telling this. Telling Krishna is pouring the nectar of his leaves in the holes of flute. You see how it is describing Sukadeva Goswami. He's not telling that only some musical notes coming from Krishna's flute. No. He's telling Randhrana Venu Adhara Sudhayan. In the holes of the flute, Krishna is pouring the nectar of his lips. So whole Venu Gita is how important we see. If somebody thinks it is description of the flute sound. But Gopis will describe, Sukadeva Goswami describing, it is not about flute sound, it is the glories of Krishna's nectar of his lips. Adharamrita. The nectar emanating from the lips, that nectar which gopis they are greedy to release, that nectar is emanating from the flute. That's why it is very important. Venu Gita is nothing about musical notes or some flute playing, how wonderfully, not like that. You see how different is the mood. According to the mood, the meaning changes. Everything changes. Everything changes. And then in one line he is giving indication this, and others are gender, like describing this, Krishna walking, friends are glorifying, all same. Only one word they added Sukadeva Goswami there. It changes the total meaning of Venu Gita. Concept changed totally. So like this, and it being even it is becoming the Vrindavan is more beautiful, charming than Vaikuntha. I told yesterday, Vaikuntha, nothing is there. No Gopa, no Gopis. No Kadamba, shade of Kadamba, no Jamuna. No Krishna flute sound, nothing is there. The dry place, what you will do there? There is a kirtan like this. Kaha karu Vaikuntha jai, what you will do going there? So here, not only that, one description is there, is so beautiful, more than Vaikuntha. Why? Because Krishna's footprint is there. And under Krishna's foot, there is all the opulences are there of Vaikuntha. Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma, many people they don't understand this. These signs are there, the cons, this, in the footprint of Krishna. What does it mean? As if in the dust of Vrindavan, all the opulences of Vaikuntha is present. That means the whole Madhurya, the Krishna who is the embodiment of Madhurya, is dancing over the Aishwarya. All the opulence is there in the dust. You see how great is Vrindavan in this way. But some people they describe, oh Lord Narayan is the original Supreme Lord and Krishna is one incarnation. Let them think like that. But actually is this. Krishna's footprint. These things are present. These are only signs. Some lines in the foot of Krishna, which Lord Narayan is holding, that's it. Shankha Chakra. These are present in the lines of the foot. And Vrindavan is beautified. That means Vrindavan is all the Aishwarya, as if what in Krupa Katakya we are singing, Ananta Koti Vishnu Loka Nambra Padma Jarchite. All the Ananta Koti, Vishnu Loka, all the Vaikuntha planets, residents, they are praying the lotus feet of Radharani. Then Krishna is there included. They are praying. So as if they are all present at the feet of Krishna, at the feet of Radharani. All the Vaikuntha, Aishwarya, they are serving Vrindavan, the dust of Vrindavan. You should understand in this way. All the Aishwaryas. So how Aishwarya opulent is this Vrindavan? Even all the opulences together in Vaikuntha cannot be compared in one dust of Vrindavan, one particle. This is also described by our Goswamis. Then, next description our Gurudev is telling about Ras Panchadhyaya. The gopi is singing for Krishna. So here one thing, it's called Pranay Gita. Pranay Gita should know, this is emanating from the heart of the gopis. Radharani is there always. Radharani, headed by Radharani. And when the gopi is expressing their anger, Pranaya Rosa, the anger, expressing Abhiman, the anger in the expressed here. And to express this, who made it happen? First you should know, go to the root. Gurudev explains this way. But if readers read his books, they may not understand in this way. But he has meant this. So how it happened, how it manifested? From the heart of the gopis. Gopis expressed their anger. Krishna made them angry. When gopis came in Bansi, but that past time happened, Krishna is playing on his flute and gopis coming there. In the dead of night, he left their home and coming. Why gopis came? It's very clear that Krishna wanted to see them first. Not that gopis wanted to see Krishna. In general, we see this. Gopis wanted to see Krishna. That's why they came for it. Everybody knows this. But why gopis came? Krishna wanted to see them. That's why Krishna played on his flute. Krishna calling in his flute each and everyone's name. Please come. I'm waiting. Please come now. Now come. So they left everything and come. But this is hidden meaning. If you understand in the mood of Sukadeva Goswami, of the mood of Radharani and the gopis, then this meaning comes. This is a Krishna himself wanted to see. That's why they came. And when Krishna is telling them, oh, why you have come in dead of night? They became angry. Naturally they will be angry. Krishna made them angry. Then question comes, why Krishna is doing this? Joking with them. Is this time of joking? This serious matter. Calling them at dead of night and telling that why you come here? If you have seen the beauty of the forest, now go back. You should serve her like chaste wives. Why Krishna doing this? What is the intention? There is one intention. Krishna is churning their heart. And what is moved inside the gopis, if they will not express, it will not be expressed. Sukadeva Goswami would not describe and we would not understand what is Pranaya Gita. It was hidden in the heart of gopis. So Krishna is doing this by teaching them, by joking with them. Krishna is turning their heart. So that nectar is coming from their heart. Even they are speaking with anger, still they are expressing their love. Because in Gopi's heart, nothing existing. Only love for Krishna. If they will discuss, if the Gopis will discuss something, speak any topic, it will become about Krishna. Because in their heart, nothing existing other than Krishna. If they will be angry, also speak about Krishna. If they will be happy, also speak about Krishna. And if in any way they will speak something, they always speak about Krishna and their love for Krishna. Because Gopi's heart, nothing existing. Only exists about Krishna. This is their mood. This is completely present in Radharani, which we call Devi Krishna Mai. Radharani is Krishna Mai. Krishna is within, without, always, only made of Krishna. So Gopis like this. So the Gopis have only this. When Krishna is churning their heart, even with anger, they are expressing their love for Krishna. So then, this is Pranaya Gita, it's so important. So then in Pranaya Gita, what they are telling, Gopi to Shyam Sundar, that how beautiful you are, how extraordinary is your beauty, telling to Krishna. You know, Krishna's greed developed where? In the association of Gopis. You can tell when Krishna heard these Gitas from Gopis. Venu Gita, Pranaya Gita, Jugal Gita, Gopi Gita, Brahman. So these Gitas created greed in the heart of Krishna. Krishna is thinking, but how I can release? I don't realize that I am so beautiful. So Gopi is telling in this Pranaya Gita, in this verse, Kastriyangate kalapadayata venu gita sammohitarya charitan na chale trilokyam trailokya sobhagamidam cha niriksharupam jad go dvija drimamrigaha ulakanya vibram. And one last line I'm first telling. Jad go dvija drimamrigaha. Go means cows, Dvija means birds, and Druma means trees and the deers. They become ecstatic when they see your form, your beauty. So, we'll go details in this translation. O Shyam Sundar, in the three worlds, who is that Stri, that woman is present? After hearing your charming flute playing, you will not be attracted? How is your flute playing? There is so much sweet. There is in the flute playing, there is the songs are there. Flute is not only some tunes and melody. Krishna sings some songs in playing flute. He speaks something within flute. He is speaking something. He is singing songs in that pada. And there is a aroha, ascending and descending way. Mursana, all the musical, all things are there. Because all music is coming from Krishna's flute sound. The Natya Shastra, the scripture of music, is coming from flute sound. And Lord Shiva relished that flute sound and became ecstatic and playing the damru, his instrument. From there, so many ragas, raginis also came. Like this. Some devotees think, some people, that only came from Lord Shiva, but originally coming from Krishna's flute sound. And it is so attractive. But you should know that. Where is the connection of flute with Krishna? Flute is producing some tune. But flute means a flute player. Attention goes to flute player. One pastime I am telling example. Once Radharani telling to Lalita that Sakhi, I don't want to keep my life. I became unchaste today. Lalita told, how I become unchaste? Tell me clearly, I will try to help you. Radharani telling, my life and soul is Krishna. Without Krishna, nobody else in my life. But today I heard some flute player is playing flute. And since I heard the flute sound, my heart going to that flute player again and again. So now I became unchaste. I attracted to two persons. Then Lalita telling, oh, you became mad. You don't understand. That flute player is Krishna himself. Nobody else. So he is playing flute. The Radharani, acha, she is playing flute. The Radharani relieved. Radharani wanted to finish her life. So this is, in this way, this is expressed. So here, Krishna's flute sound, why Gopi is expressing this way? Because flute such wonderfully playing or singing of flute. Then the attention goes to that form, that beauty of the flute player. It is so beautiful, even the one drop of that beauty is given to this whole world. You see how Gopi is expressing the mood. That Krishna is so beautiful that one drop of that beauty is offered to the whole creation. And rest is with Krishna. Somebody tells this is all imagination. Somebody tells something, we'll accept. Yes, we have should understand this is not imagination, this is fact. Because to understand Krishna, to see the beauty of Krishna, you need bhav. Without that, you cannot have darshan of Krishna. You cannot release the beauty of Krishna. And gopis have that complete bhav to see the beauty of Krishna. That's why you have to accept there is no logic in this, no argument in this. They understand what is beauty of Krishna. You don't understand. How to let it is not. So Gopi is telling truth. One drop of that beauty is donated to the whole world. Any beautiful object, beautiful person, anything beauty existing, whole creation, it is given by Krishna's beauty, one drop. That's why to see Krishna's beauty, even cows, birds, trees and deers, they become ecstatic. Trees also become ecstatic. So what to speak of us? Gopis thinks themselves ordinary. We are ordinary women. Is there any women in this world who will not deviate from his path, Vedic etiquette? He will not be disturbed. He will forget about everything. He will forget about the rules of his family, the etiquette, the shyness, what they have. Everything will forget and be attracted towards you. Shyam Sundar. You see, Gopi is expressive. If Krishna would not charm their heart, will not make them angry, they will not speak this. So Krishna wanted the whole world should be benefited by this. And Sukadeva Goswami was only the qualified person who could express this. So he is in Gopi. In that bhav he can express. Because they would not be able to express all these things. It is received. This is the only by mercy of Srimati Radharani it is possible. That's why these Gitas are very important. Previously in Kartik month, we used to, group of devotees, we used to recite all these 5 Gitas. So many stavastuti in daytime, day and night. Nowadays there is so much entanglement, not possible. These are all, if you recite itself, it has its mercy. Songs, Venu Gita, Gopi Gita, Jugal Gita, every day. 5 Gitas, singing, all these Stavastuti, Ashtakam, this and this. This has that power potency. This is part of the sadhana that it will really boost. It will increase, you will advance in your bhakti. And that's why you should try to get that without this mercy of Krishna. And these are lectures Gurudev gave Harikatha while speaking Satchidananda Rupam. Rupam he entered into Bhagavatam. And then he is thinking of Krishna's Rupa and going Venu Gitam, Pranay Gitam and all these things. And this is then published in this book. Otherwise, generally, Damodar Ashtakam, this Krishna's childhood pastimes and these prayers, have nothing to do with these things. We are fortunate, we are releasing this. It is not important that we complete the book. That is not very significant. To release it, even one small portion, one word, whole month pass, then that is also our success of a class, Harikatha discussion. It is not necessary that the whole book will complete, then we will have, no, we completed this. That credit is not big credit. But if you understand one word of our Gurudev and one stanza, and mood we enter, then our life is successful. Gaur Pramanande Hari. Jai Shri Damodar Ashtakam ki jai, Shri Radha Damodar ki jai, Jai Shri Ujjeshwari Raseshwari Srimati Radha Rani ki jai, Urja Vrat Kartik Vrat Damodar Vrat ki jai, Jai Shri Radha-kunda Dham ki jai, Rupanuk Acharya Srila Gurudev ki jai, Rupanuk Gaudiya Guru Varga ki jai, Gaur Pramanande Hari Hari Gaur.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare